Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple 3D rotating title text. So first you're going to want to make sure that you're showing the title generator, and then we will go down here and you will also show the effects browser. We will go down to text effects. Okay, it's already on here, and when you click on it then it will show up here just so you know where to get it. And then we need to also make sure that we are showing the inspector. So let's go down to rotating 3D. It's in alphabetical order. Rotate 3D text. And I'm just going to put it, instead of on top of the picture right now, just going to put it as the main part here. So this is what it does by default. It will rotate the text in, stay flat, and then rotate the text as it exits. And again, you can shorten this if you'd like, so that it kind of rotates in and rotates out a little bit faster. Rotates in, rotates out. Now, let's just stop this about here so we can actually see the text a little bit better. It is 3D, but the way that they've set it up, I think we can make it a little bit better. So let's go up here to the inspector, and this is where you can change your text. So let's say we want to write Canada. Okay, that'll be my text. And so when you're on this one here, this is the actual text inspector. So everything to do with the text is here. So you can choose your font. There's different fonts here, obviously, that you can choose from. If you're doing 3D, again, you generally want to pick something that's a little bit wider and thick. You don't want a font that's too thin. You could also go up here to the top. Where'd it go? Here it is, up here, way at the top. And you can choose from 2D or 3D styles that they've already done for you. For example, monolith. You could choose monolith. Okay, now going back here, you can choose your font, choose the size. I'm going to enlarge it a little bit to fill a little bit more of the screen. You can click on the different alignments. There's vertical alignment as well. This will move it up and down the screen. Line spacing if you had more than one line of text. And then the tracking spaces out the letter. So I'm going to space it out just a little bit so you can see that 3D effect on the sides of the letters. If it's too squished together, you won't be able to see that as much. And you keep scrolling down, there's a variety of different things. The baseline will move it up or down from the baseline. Okay, so you can move your text up and down on the screen a little bit. You can put it all caps and then change the size of that. And then here's your 3D text. You click on show. And again, here you can change the depth of it if you want it to be really thick or not so thick. Okay, so that's the depth of the actual 3D effect. And then the depth direction as well you can change, forward, backward, centered. The weight of it. Okay, I'm going to keep it kind of where it was. And there's different options for the front edge. You can make it beveled, squared, grooved. There's all sorts of options. Play around with it. You'll see the different effects depending on what you'd like for whatever purpose you're using your title for. There's the back edge, same thing. Inside corners, you've got straight, rounded, miter. Just gives slightly different effects. Then you can go to lighting. You can show the lighting. So lighting style, there's a variety of different lighting styles. It'll change the way it looks. So lighting from behind, it's backlit. You can choose a diagonal. Some of them it's a little bit hard to see the difference. Some of them it's very obvious. The one that comes with it standard is the one on the top. Then there are also shadows, self-shadows. If you choose self-shadows, you can play around with these settings as well. Just take that off. Then the environment. That's going to basically be what is shown on your text, what colors, what style. So for example, you go to concrete, you can make it look like aged concrete. You've got all these different selections. There's concrete, fabric, all sorts of different materials and styles. I'm going to come down here, choose travertine. Okay. Now, you can do that for all of the, like for the letters, the front, the back, the sides, everything. That would be single, is what it's called, single. Or you can choose multiple. You can have multiple environments. So this is the front. Then you can set the front edge to a different one. How about the side? Let's change the side. So let's maybe make this a little bit darker, just something different so you can see the difference. Let's put it grunge dark. So you'll see here on the edge, it now has a different color on the edge. So as it rotates through here, see you're looking at the edge right now, then you see the front, and then back to the edge. Let's bring this back here where we can sort of see it. And again, you've got the back edge and the back. Now in this video, you're not going to actually see the back. It doesn't quite rotate all the way through to the back. But there are those choices if you'd like to make the sides and front and edges of your title different. And you can also choose your finish, texture, brush, enamel, polish, and distress as well. Okay, then under the video part, there's a bunch of options as well. Okay, you can crop it, distort it. Okay, but basically speaking, there's a lot of different options as to how you can change your rotating text. The first one is the text inspector, and this is where you can change the speed of it going in, the spread, the fade duration. So for example, the fade duration, if we start it and look at it here, it comes in already colored, the word. If we go back here, move this back to the beginning, and we put fade in duration and make this quite long, you should notice a difference. Kind of fades in. Let's take a look at that again. It goes kind of quickly, but you'll notice that it fades in. Okay, so again, lots of different options that you can play around with to change the effect. How long it takes to kind of come in. You can build it out, spread out. Let's take a look at that. So play around with these options, and you'll find that you can really customize this to the way that you like it. Hope you enjoyed it.